Good morning. We made it. We are here. We're doing the things. I was just posting to Instagram that I was doing this because I always forget to do the stuff, to do the things. I just barely created the stream. So hello, good morning. I'm going to build the Birds of Paradise today. This is something that's been in my backlog for a little bit. My friend Cody actually got it for me. So I've been doing a lot of plant things this week, and so I just decided that's probably the best set to build. Also, my kids are home from school, so we'll see how the stream goes, because it means I won't have to cut it off at like an hour and a half, but also they're home. So you never know. You never know what's going to happen. Cole's also here for another like hour or so, but yeah, I don't know. Yes, I am the plant lady. That is true. Hello, Cody. Good morning. So yeah, that's what I'm going to build today. But first, I'm going to show you guys the dragon that I built last week. Because I didn't finish the head on stream. But look how cute it is. And it's pretty big. I ended up going and picking up another one. It was on sale at Target, and the other Shang-Chi set was on sale as well, so I picked that one up. But I don't know where the yellow car... Oh, that's really blurry. That camera always has a lot of trouble focusing. But Cody, what are you up to? I assume the kids are off school. Just like my children. But yeah, I really love this eye. So I think I might use these for another dragon. Oh, this is the camera that is better at focusing, but it's still struggling a little bit. Cover my whole face, maybe. There we go. Yeah, I really like the eyes that come on this dragon. So I may use those parts. Maybe I'll go to Bricks and Pieces and see if they have a couple more of them. They didn't do that dragon enough justice. You know, I was pleasantly surprised, though. Because in the movie, the dragon is amazing. But I think they did all right. I think it's hard to do dragons enough justice if it's not going to be a crazy expensive set, though. So, but I really like the way that they did this. Like the feathers coming off of her. I like that. I think they did a good job. I don't have complaints. I've heard that it's like fragile in certain spots, but I haven't found that to be true necessarily. I haven't figured out where that's at yet. So we'll see. It has passed the test of me playing with it and my children playing with it. So it's been all right so far. So yeah, I don't know. What don't you like about it though, Cody? Because I mean, I agree, but I feel like they did a pretty good job with what they had. Yeah, just combine the sets to make it bigger. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. So yeah, we watched Shang-Chi last week here, but we went to the theater a few days ago on Sunday to see Ghostbusters, and that movie was amazing. And Ecto 1 was already like in my top amazing sets. You can see it. This is really hard to do. You can see it's behind me right there. That was already in my top sets that I really loved. Number one, it's Mike Psyche, who is my favorite designer. And number two, because it's Mike Psyche, the math in that it's just crazy. So I feel like I want to go get another one of those as well. Oh man, is this another punch box? It is. Come on. That's all right. We'll do it. We'll do it. But yeah, anyway, Ghostbusters was amazing, and it made me appreciate the set even more, which I didn't really think was possible because I already really, really loved that set. And I was pleasantly surprised how much I really like the Ghostbuster movie. I feel like I myself am not too picky on movies. Like, it keeps me entertained. You know, it's all right. I feel like a lot of people don't, or like are more critical than I am, which is fine because I forget most things when it comes to movies and shows. Anyway, I'm like, yeah, that was good. I don't remember why, but it was fine. We'll put the dragon over here. There we go. And put her face right there. There we go. Wait a second. That doesn't look like the T-Rex rampage at all. I know. I even wore my Jurassic Park shirt. I should just build a T-Rex. That is like the set that I really want to build. But I'm going to build the Birds of Paradise. It's been sitting in my backlog for a little while. Actually, the T-Rex has been sitting in my backlog for longer. But we're going to go Birds of Paradise. Been hanging out in the plant room a lot lately, so we'll put it up. I have not built the Birds of Paradise or the bonsai tree, which is kind of surprising. Midi Bricks, how's it going? Oh, and hi. Love it. Good morning, Zan. How are you? You glamorous human. Thank you so much. Zan gave me like the best ab workout on her stream yesterday because she was just so full. Sorry, this is probably really loud, all the things. She was just so full of giggles yesterday. And it was the best thing ever. So if you needed a good ab workout, go watch Zan's stream. Maybe you had to be there live. I don't know. But it was awesome. All right. We've dumped out all the bags. Enough for all the crinkles. Is Mandy out? Yeah. Okay. Yes. Oh, just got home from work. Nice. It's morning here, so my husband will leave for work in about an hour.
My husband will leave.
But yeah, I'm glad that hopefully you had a good day at work. Zan, what you up to today? All right. Looks like there's five bags, 5 numbered bags. Here's bag 1. I think you start with the pot, which I watched Emmosaurus build this a while ago. Bag 2 has 2 semi-large bags. So yeah, I watched Emmosaurus build this a while ago. Oh, there's another bag 2. So bag 2 has 3 bags. Perfect. And I didn't watch like super intently. It was, I was lurking in the background as I do on streams. But it was good. I have done nothing. Got some good Lego deals this morning, and then a nap, and then nothing. Awesome. What did you get deals on? I haven't really seen a whole lot of deals. Birthday was fun. Got the Harley, yes. And now Rick is a also a nice size can. Because yes, that's too many bags, right? They did this with Queer Eye as well. I mean, I get why, because they wanted it to be like the Fab 5 with 5 bags, right? But like, there were 10 bags in that set. This is on my wanted list. Yeah. It was on my wanted list as well, and Cody was so kind to get it for me. So we're gonna build it. You're gonna hear all the crinkles. It's very loud. Also, Cole's behind me sorting right now. What are you sorting out?
Just plates. This is stuff that came off my mock.
Oh, stuff that came off yours?
Yeah, brick plates.
And brick plates. Hey, how about we put this like in the build cam? The build cam is like off to my thing. Was it a rush? I mean, you had your reasons. Oh, this comes with rings. Okay, the rings have become some of my new favorite pieces because, where'd it go? You can do stud to stud connections. So when I was building Shang-Chi, I don't know if I have it over here. When I was building Shang-Chi, it comes with some extra rings, and then it comes with Wenwu. I just covered everything with bags. Oh, there's both of the things I'm looking for. All right. So here, we'll go to this full screen for a minute. The dragon comes with Wenwu, which he comes with 5 rings. And I actually love both of these parts. So the rings and then like it's like the minifig stand, like action movement, but both of those are super awesome parts. But did I bring it over already? I just lost the thing that I just found. I figured out that you can do stud to stud connections with the rings. Sorry, it's super blurry. There we go. So if you have rings, you can do stud to stud, just like that, and they stay. So I wanted a bunch of the rings, but they're like over $1 a piece on Bricks and Pieces. So, oh, it looks like Dan's gone, but for a minute. I got Winnie the Pooh for under 50% off and Hogsmeade Village for 50% off. That's awesome. I see Tech post things, like all the really good deals. We don't really find a whole lot of stuff like that. So I've got the bonsai and bouquet, and Miss Mitty kills every plant that we get. They're great. I have lots of living plants as well, which is why Cody got this for me, because I am plant lady and also lavender lady, according to that group of friends. Which I am not bad with either, but yeah, Zan, when you get back, do tell how you found those. Was it a Tech find? Because Tech is amazing at finding those things. So, but yeah, dang, now I need to get that set, right? This one, I don't know how many it comes with. It looks like there's over 5, maybe like up to 10. Oh, you guys can't see the build cam. I'm like trying to show you. There's a few in there, so we'll get it here in just a second. So, yeah, the rings are amazing, right? I've seen them. I did look on Bricklink, and I think I found them for like 12 cents to like 50 cents a piece, which is way better than over $1, right? On Bricks and Pieces, but it's such a tiny part. Like, oh, the Shang-Chi set. Yeah, get the Shang-Chi set. It's totally worth it. I don't know if it's still on sale at Target, but yeah, definitely get the Shang-Chi set because the dragon is awesome. And then, yeah, it comes with quite a few rings. But each of the Shang-Chi sets only come with, they're supposed to have 5 rings per minifig. And it's kind of like due to the battle that they get in. So in this one, it comes with 5 rings, but I got like 2 or 3 extra. And then in the other one, I think it's Shang-Chi that has the rings in that. But so each set comes with 5, and they want you to get both sets so that you can get all 10 rings. But you do get a couple extra. So Miss Minnie can kill a plant at 20 pieces. Yeah. I mean, I killed a lot of plants too. I'm not gonna lie. That's just part of having plants. They die. And it's just what happens. Guys, so far I have opened bags. I haven't done anything other than open bags. We're doing good. We're building. All right, let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this bag comes with 8 of those rings so far. That's cool. I'm excited to see how they use them because I don't see them on the front of this. All right, so let's go over here. I'll move this stuff so you guys can maybe see the instructions. Move the rings over here. This is going to be a fun chaos build. I just pushed it into a bunch of other things up here. I'm so organized, guys. So organized. Okay, so it looks like bags 1 to 2 are the bottom of the pot, and then 3, 4, and 5 are all the leaves and the flowers. So I actually do have a Birds of Paradise plant. It was outside all summer, kind of got very neglected. So I brought it inside, and I'm going to see if I can nurse it back to health. I usually do that type of, oh, sorry, I'm calling your wife out on just leaving that comment up forever. Sorry. I usually post things about plants on my personal page, but maybe I'll post more on, I'm supposed to be doing this 4 times. Okay. Should I just do them one by one? And then the diagram for the brick separator pointing to all different parts. Intended uses is funny. Let's go back to it. This is the very first page. Oh, yeah. I feel like these, like more adult line sets have had that a lot lately. But also it's helpful because I feel like the first time I got a brick separator, I was like, I don't know how to use all these things. They are very handy, but also I usually just use my nails, not gonna lie. This thumbnail is very strong from brick separating. I have one very strong nail, and then it took my castle apart. I don't know if you can really see. Took my castle apart from brick slopes, and it kind of like trashed. Like I got cut right here from it, and then like my fingernails are all trashed from taking it apart. But all right, so guys, I never do it this way. Oh yeah, look, I found more rings. So there's 9, and then there's 10. We're up to 10 rings so far. Maybe Birds of Paradise is where you go to get your 10 rings. Just kidding. It's like a $40 and $30 set versus, I think Birds of Paradise is a $100 set. So we will see how I feel about the Birds of Paradise as far. Savage. Are you talking about the way I just ripped my castle apart, or the way that I took it apart at Brick Slopes? Because I kind of just like broke it and put it all in boxes, and then I haven't really touched it since until a couple days ago when I parted it all out. But to be fair, it's so I can make it bigger to take to next Brick Slopes and potentially Bricks Cascade. With a bunch of the rings from the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I mean, that's where you could only get them at Lord of the Rings for a while, right? Wow, I'm doing this, not even looking at the instructions. Look at me go. I have to do this whole thing 4 times. It's not just this 4 times. I have to do this like 16 times. That was math. I do this like 16 times, and then, okay, all right, here we go. Then I have to put them onto this 4 times. Okay, here we go. We're doing the things. I'll put them, I'm going to put the instructions over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, my nails just get stronger the more I use them for this. So it's not really that bad, but, you know, some of us use our teeth. AKA Susan and Martin and Boone. You know, I'm just learning from the best here. All the best people use their teeth. Some of us just use a really strong thumbnail. Okay, I'm really proud of myself for doing all these steps at one time because I never do it this way. I usually build it one at a time. Hey, look, this has a bunch of those pieces.
Oh,
There's
cool.
like a bunch of them.
Yeah, I like that piece.
The soft plastic. Oh, I mean to the brick. Oh, come on. My nails aren't that strong to the soft plastic. I mean, my teeth would definitely destroy them, but it's like, I don't know, getting underneath the bricks is just so much quicker and easier for me.
Yeah, whose nails are damaging Lego? More than a brick separator.
That's true. Did you hear that? Are your nails damaging the Lego more than a brick separator would? It's like using your toenails or something. I can't even imagine trying to do that.
Using metal nails. 9-inch nails.
Getting out the hammer, using the the back
Chisel.
of it. Yeah, the chisel. Yeah, thank you.
That clear a base
Words are
plate off
difficult.
really quick.
There you go. Both methods are rough. I do use my nail often to separate bricks plates that are laid down somewhere in the middle of larger plate, like very thin screwdriver to pry them up. Yeah, it's just easier. Delicious foods. How's it going? How are you? Happy Wednesday to you. Building the birds of paradise. And Zan is back. All right, Zan. We all decided when you were coming back, you were going to tell us where you got all of your deals on your Winnie the Pooh and then Hogsmeade Village. Because we are all very curious. Was it a tech find? Boy Toy wanted help with lighting. What are you taking pictures of or videos? My lighting is always terrible because I have one window to the side of me. I do have my blinds. Well, I have two big windows right to the left of me right here. And they always are giving me some really inconsistent lighting. There we go. So I am working on getting a desk, instead of just a table. I want to get a desk to build out that like my monitor can sit up higher and back, and it can have better places to put cameras and stuff. I just haven't found the one that I want. The one that I want has been out of stock for a while, so I haven't gotten that far yet. Do I have enough of those to do this? I don't think I have enough to do this. I'm very confused. Oh, maybe I'm only doing, okay, so I might not need those yet. We're going to step away from that for a second. Lighting for his stream background. Cool. Oh, yeah, Argos. Okay. They have stackable deals at the moment. That's okay. I did see that. I just didn't see what sets were because I can't really order for those. So I get a little jealous of what tech finds, and then I go, ah, shoot, I can't really do it anyway. So that's awesome, though. Lighting for his stream background. Awesome. Be right back. See you when you are back, Rick. All right. We're going here. Anyway, I have watched Emmosaurus build this, but no one else. And I only watched a little bit of it. So, okay, so that's what I have to build 4 times to build that. 4 times. Or maybe it's not even that much. I'm just building all the things. All right. Oh, I should have gotten these uphangs, more of them. All right. 2. That's fair. I would be jelly too. Same. I only watched Emily build this one, and now you. Yeah, it looked like a really fun build. I don't think I had it when Emily was building it. I think I I think Cody got it for me just after she was done. Sometimes I like to build along with people as they're building it. Like if it's a set that I have in my backlog, I like to build along. But I don't think I had this one at that time, so. I still need to order the Fab 5 loft. I did really like the Fab 5 loft. I think they had some really fun techniques in there. I loved how they did the plants, actually, since we're talking about plants. There was some really fun stuff in that. But I don't think, if you don't watch, if you're not a fan of Queer Eye, then I don't think it's the set for you. There we go. Circle. The circle of something. I'm a super fan. Yes, I absolutely love Queer Eye. And my kids, ever since I built that, have been like, when's the new season coming out? They're so cute. Yeah, they really like watching Queer Eye as well with me. It was super fun. Super, super fun. Great circle, right? Isn't that cool? I always love seeing the techniques that people, but designers and sets use to be able to make shapes like this. Hinges are almost always included, right? I really love hinges. That is how I was going to make, well, and probably still now that I don't have the constraints that I had before. That's how I was going to make the turrets in Regana's castle. But I just couldn't acquire enough lavender parts at the right time. And of course, hinges don't come in lavender, which is a bummer. But the castle was a lot of black as well, so that was fine. Oh, I'm doing these I'm supposed to be doing these every other one, not. This is why I put the instructions on screen so you guys can be like, hey, that's not how you do that. Because I only put these down every other one. Now I do this. And back. Welcome back, Rick. See, right now I'm using a brick separator and my nail. Oh, I might have taken these with the wrong one. Okay. I can build things, guys. That's fine. But yeah, Zan, what are you going to do tomorrow? Because you guys are not celebrating Thanksgiving like our country. Good morning, Emily. You made it. You made it to the tube. Good job. I'm proud of you. Guys, I got to meet Emily this week. In person. Like for reals. But yeah, also, Rick, your guys' Thanksgiving was like a month ago, yeah? So what you guys gonna do? The UK and Canada should just have their own stream hangouts. Maybe we should do our starship build off.
Oh, that's a good idea. It'd be fun.
Because we have 2 Boba Fett starships just sitting, and we're gonna do like a build off to see who could build it faster. Probably Cole. He's built starships before, Boba Fett starships, but I have not. So you might have an upper hand on me on this one.
I don't know. You built me in previous build offs. Beat me? You built me?
I'll just be at work tomorrow. A normal day for us. Yeah. There goes the tray. Who usually streams on Thursdays? I feel like Kevin streams in the mornings. I don't know who else I typically watch on Thursdays. But all right. I'm liking the way this is looking so far. I definitely got like way too many parts out for what I needed right now. Okay. Ooh, this looks cool. I'm gonna build this thing. That looks fun. Oh yeah, and then Claire is after. Just over a month ago, I'll just enjoy the day. Nice. Yes. Ahoy hoy, Trade Company. Loved your segment on Boone Build. See, Emily, I told you you did great. Got that half price today too. Are you mocking? I am not. Oh, inside. That's right. And then the Aussies. Nice. I'm building Birds of Paradise, Emily. I don't typically do mocks on this stream because the whole point of me doing this stream is to get through my backlog. It's to, I started doing this so that I would have the discipline to get through our ridiculous backlog. So that's the point. Oh, this is where the rings come in. Okay. Here we go. So we have this. We're going to put, whoa, this is crazy. Okay, so now it's interesting. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so we put the pin to axle in here, and then we put the ring right there. And then you put the axle, the 1x2 brick with axle, like this. So the ring sits in the middle of those. Can you see that? Wait, Emily, you're on Boone Builds? The Boba Fett half price. Nice. We found one. We have gotten a couple at Costco. You'll have to let me know your thoughts on the set. So far, I really like it. I enjoy plants in general, and so I like when they came out with this line. It was already just really interesting to me anyway. So, just looking at seeing how they're doing it. Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know why they wouldn't use like the traditional like axle.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Just to be fun, put rings in there.
Just to give us some shiny.
Just to be cool.
Just to be cool. Kind of a big deal now. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Okay, I guess I could just do this all at once instead of doing it all at one time. See, guys, I never do that. Because when I do, I end up like building way too many, like I did with this. I didn't need to build that many, so I'm going to have to take those apart, most likely. This is the way I live. All right, I like that. Rings in the middle, right there. Something new for the adults. I like it. It's pretty much all I ever tell people that I want. If they ask what I want for a birthday or Christmas. Or both, because my birthday is next to Christmas. Oh my gosh, Zan. Maybe I'll tell you my birthday story. I always forget when I'm actually on stream. Though I did tell Emily this. We were in a build and hang earlier this week. So I did tell those people, which
those people.
They're pretty much all here. It was Cody and Rick and Emily. Dana was there, so she's not here now. So anyway, you guys all get to relive this because Zan has been so curious as to why I have 2 birthdays. And I always forget to tell when I'm on stream. So I'll give you guys the full version, I guess. So, and some of it's sad, but it's okay. So when I was 12, my mom, oh, did I put that on the right one? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. When I was 12, my mom went through a pretty messy divorce. Like I came home from school and my mom was like handing me a garbage bag and she was like, here, pack your things. We're leaving. And so we packed all of our stuff like before my stepdad came home. And my birth certificate didn't make it into that bag, believe it or not. So that happened when I was 12. I don't have like hardly anything from my childhood, unless it was at my dad's, which wasn't a whole lot, but there was a few things. So I have a couple of things. But anyway, birth certificate didn't make it through that packing. But we didn't realize that until I went to go get my driver's license when I was 15 to get like my permit. So we didn't know until I went to go get my permit that like, oh crap, my birth certificate is lost. So we had to go get it reprinted. And something that we didn't notice when we got it reprinted until we were already like at the DMV, I had already passed my test. It was like the last thing was my birthday is wrong on it. So my birthday is the 17th. And on my reprint of my birth certificate, they had typed in the 18th. And we didn't realize it until we were like pretty much done with the paperwork. And they're like, well, we can't do this if you want to say that your birthday is the 17th. And so since we were already so far down the process and like we were already, like my permit was 2 seconds away from being handed. Well, actually, we tried to call. So we were at the DMV and we call the birth certificate place. It's just like where the health department is in Provo and the DMV and all the Social Security and all that stuff. We call and they're like, okay, in order to get it changed, because at this point it had already been like 6 weeks or something like that, however long it takes to get your permit. They were like, you have to get your doctor, the doctor that delivered you, their approval. And they have to change it, basically. Well, the doctor who had delivered me had passed away many years before that. So we just decided, like, well, it's a day. So that was the day that I got 2 birthdays. Because now, since my birth certificate says the 18th, my license also says the 18th. So if it's like a legal situation where you have to like prove with your ID or whatever, I have to put in that my birthday is the 18th, even though my actual birthday is the 17th. So I have 2 birthdays. Right? It is kind of crazy. So now you know the full story. Oh, shoot. I don't think I put that on. Dang it. Got too distracted in my story. I missed a plate. I guess I could just put it on top, but then I wouldn't follow the instructions. So there's my story. Emily, I gave the long version. The full detail. I gave you the short story earlier. Just saying my birth certificate and my actual birthday say different days. So there you go. I gave you there's the long full story. So yeah, it is pretty crazy. It's been that way for over a decade now, quite some time, over a decade. So I'm just used to it. But at first it was like, it got really confusing. So when I went in to have Lena I delivered her in the same place that I delivered all 3 of my kids in the same hospital that I was delivered in. And when I went in to like do checkups and even the other hospital, the Provo hospital, when I went in, I had some issues early on in my pregnancy with Lena, and I like gave them my ID and all of that stuff, and they're like, our time says that, or like our records say that your birthday is a different day than what your ID is. And I'd have to be like, oh yeah, there was problems. And I get like all these weird looks. So I am a time traveler. So which day do you celebrate? It depends. I typically celebrate the 17th. But you know, I don't say no when people tell me happy birthday on the 18th. Do you get gifts on both days? Sometimes. My birthday is really close to Christmas, so I typically get gifts on Christmas for both Christmas and my birthdays. Do you get 2 cakes? Sometimes. I just eat whatever I want all the time. Also, when I was a kid, it really bothered me, but like gifts are not my love language, so that doesn't really bother me. Like I appreciate gifts, but you know, some people gifts and gift giving is their love language, so it's really important to them, and it's important that you show love to them in that way, and it's not really that way for me. So it's all right. I think when I was a kid, it definitely bugged me a lot more when I was a kid. But then I got blessed with 2 birthdays. This sounds like a dream mostly. So did you do fitness competitions? I don't know where that came from, but no, I didn't do fitness competitions. Where did that come from, though? Just from me being strong and knowing how to pose my sig fig? Is that where they came from? All right, guys, I fixed my mistake. There we go. We did it. I put all these bricks on without putting a plate underneath. So I had to take all those bricks off and then put the plate underneath. But yeah, there you go. That's my birthday story. Hopefully it was as interesting as you hoped it would be. It is a pretty interesting story. It's kind of wild. Doesn't happen often, right? Like they don't typically make clerical errors like that in those types of situations. But it was also like before everything was mostly computerized, and you know, they like had to enter it by hand, and then they entered it in the computer, and then, you know, so swole dream, exactly. So strong, guys. Now how you did your hands when you showed your muscles on the stream totally looked like a fitness girl. I honestly thought that you did. No, I am a massage therapist, so I'll tell you that in a second. I'm a massage therapist. I have worked with many bodybuilders, and I also do go to Orange Theory, and I know a lot about fitness, but no, I have not done fitness competitions myself. But I've worked with lots of people who have. My first tattoo. Oh, we'll go full screen. I got my first tattoo the day I legally turned 18, which was not the day I turned 18. Now that you guys know that story, I got these. It's my last name and my maiden name. Unless you're going like, I have other tattoos that are not good. My first real tattoo was those ones. But I also have like, I don't know if you can really see it. You can kind of see that scar. That's a star right there. Okay, let's go full screen on this one.
You should probably tell people how you got that scar.
You can kind of see it. So I have a scar right there. That's a star. Originally, I think I was like 13. I took like pen and like an old sewing like a sewing needle and I blew up a pen and I like dipped it in ink and then I got it in there and it turned all green and gross, and so I ended up digging it out with a razor. That's why Cole was like, you need to tell people why you did that. So there's not really any ink in that anymore. I wonder if you could see it better on this. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it a little better. It's a horrible star too. So there's not ink in it anymore. It's just a scar because I dug all the ink out. Yeah. Good times, good times. No, I could not drink on my 21st birthday, but the day I turned 21, I was actually nursing. I had Lena when I was 20, and then I was nursing, so I did not drink on my 21st birthday, but we went and ordered a drink, and she didn't even ID me anyway, so I was like, this is literally the whole reason. The whole reason. All right, some people came in. I saw you, Cornito. Where are you? There we go. Good morning, Cornito. How are you? Didn't.
Brooks with Justin.
Yeah, and Bricks with Justin stopped in. Where are you? I saw it. There you go. Howdy, Bricks with Justin. That's so funny. Howdy.
Howdy.
Oh, I almost missed that one. And then Scott came in. And Maddie, if you're there, hello. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrifying. You know, exactly. I didn't always make the best decisions. Good morning, Galaxy. Yes, hello. But yeah, little terrifying. Didn't always make the best decisions. I also took, we're just going to talk about all the dumb things I've done, apparently. I have also, on my back, which is now covered with a different tattoo. So this is hiding. You can no longer see it. I put a cookie cutter on a pan and branded myself. Don't suggest it. It was painful. But Emily, I never did the eraser. I never erased my skin. That was just a little bit after my really, really dumb phase. Just a little bit after, when people were erasing their skin. Don't do these things, children. It's bad for you. Don't do it. What step am I even on? Okay, I figured it out. We're good, guys. I did the things. I've done the things. I know, Galaxy. Learn from my experience and don't do these things to yourself. Okay? It's a good thing. I'm pretty sure Emily asked me if I ever just get random tattoos. Did you ask me that? Did you ever just randomly get a tattoo at home? I did not randomly. So over, I don't know how much I should be saying this on stream, but over the pandemic, when the pandemic first started, Cole obviously couldn't go to work. So he brought all of his stuff home, and I got lots of tattoos at that point. So the only tattoos I've gotten at home have been from Cole. Unless you count, like, you know, me stabbing myself with a sewing needle with pen ink, to which then I dug out of my skin with a razor. That was also in a kitchen at home. In a way less sanitary condition. Oh, clear the way. The A-full villain has arrived. And also Christian, a non-A-full villain that I'm aware of. Good morning. Hi, Joel. Hi, Christian. Although I'm pretty sure it's not morning for Christian. Howdy, evil Joel. Hello, Christian. How are you, monsieur? What kind of child were you? Your parents must have been really worried. You know, I wasn't a bad kid. I mean, I went through some crazy stuff when I was a teen, but no, I wasn't I wasn't necessarily a bad kid. I was just dumb in like certain ways. I was curious, like I did really well in school. So it's kind of hard to say that I was dumb because I did really, really well in school. I actually like graduated with honors and stuff. But yeah, I did a lot of really dumb things. And, I am, what's the word? Wisdomous? Where did that come from? No, there's a show that says wisdomous. You're so wisdomous. But yeah, I have learned a lot from personal experience. Let's say that. Let's say that. Also, Galaxy, I grew up at a time before like cell phones were a thing. Like, you were supposed to be home when the street lights came on. My parents didn't know where I was half the time. It was like, hey, I'm leaving. And they're like, okay, love you. And then you don't talk to them for like 10 hours, I grew up in that time of childhood. So, like if you're near a payphone, call me. So
You're trying to let them know where you were in the like collect call part where you're supposed to see your voice.
Good
morning,
movies
hang up.
Yeah. It's like you have a collect call from like, hi mom, I'm staying at someone's house. Okay, don't accept this. Bye, love you. Like trying to get your name into the collect call like as fast as you can. So, like potentially my parents were worried. But also, my parents just knew that I was like accident prone and curious, and I would do all the things. Like, I was the type of kid that my parents, oh man, it's getting worse every minute. But now I'm so smart. Now I have so much wisdom, Galaxy. A payphone, what's that exactly?
Yep.
Exactly. So much better seeing you here. Yes. Hi, Christian. Thank you for stopping by. We're telling crazy stories about childhood, apparently. Anybody else want to, like, tell crazy childhood stories? No? Just me? All right. Oh, I did turn the page. I was like, oh, man, did I do this again? I didn't, though. We're fine. We are fine. Yes, the good old days. Exactly. Although, like, I would be an absolute stress ball now. I'd like to make a collect call to Matt Arcade. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, when the street lights come on, it's home time. Exactly. That was the rule. I guess you could put it that way. Wisdom. You have to learn somehow. You have to learn things somehow. My parents always asked me to call when I arrived at my destination and to call when I was about to leave for home. It was rough. Yeah, I feel like kids who grew up in the technology era, right, of being able to know where someone's at all times, it's really hard to fathom that, like, our parents did not know where we were or what we were doing or who we were with. And I know that me as a parent now, I would be crazy stressed with that. But all right. Oh, I'm excited to see this. Okay. I once went on a date where I pretended I didn't own the house with the pool. We snuck into my own house, but he didn't know. My mom came out and he was crying and so scared. Also, Emily, you told us a really good one about online dating. You want to tell us that again? That was a good story. I enjoyed that story. My parents had to come pick me up from the police because we were playing on the freeway. Nice. Today is way close to that episode of Black Mirror. I have not watched Black Mirror, although I hear it's really good. And I think I would enjoy it. There's a lot of things that are that way, though. Okay, I'm enjoying this circle that I'm putting together. This is awesome. Would be over at the park and suddenly hear my mom yelling for us to come home. It was embarrassing, but then I love remembering it now. We lived by a cool KM about a half a mile from the park. Thanks for translating that to American for us. To be fair, we weren't playing on the freeway. We just ran across it during a game of Fugitive. Oh, yeah. Sounds safe. Sounds safe. I've done plenty of things like that. At least you didn't light it on fire.
I can't even say it was one time.
It wasn't even one time. All right. Looks like Emily is giving us the TLDR version. Met a guy online, got scared that he was an old man, pretended to be my mom, and pretended to my mom that I had died. Wait. So she pretended to be her mom, told his mom that she had died. His mother called my maiden name in Utah to offer her condolences. So this was like an actual kid that she had met online and told him that she had died because she was scared that he wasn't actually a kid. Oh damn, I want to play Fugitive right now as an adult. Exactly. So yeah, that was a really good story actually. That gave me some good chuckles. And also that poor kid. And yes, you should see if you can find him now that everybody can be connected. Like, I'm sorry, I just thought you were a creepy old man. All right. Okay, we're doing the thing with the rings again. Oh, hey, watching and not listening. Well, you're missing a lot. You're missing a lot, Brian. Also, I just saw your text come through, but I didn't read it. He was so sad. He said his girlfriend had died. Does anyone know? Brendan from Florida. You out there, Brendan from Florida? Yes, A Full Fugitive at Briggs Cascade. Let's play it. Let's play it. Okay, so if you guys missed it, this is where the rings come in. So I build this. I'm going to put a ring. Oh, if I don't drop it. I mean, I did drop it, but I didn't lose it. Put a ring, and then take this with the axle. As Cole was saying earlier, typically they would use, I just forgot the name. It's like the gear pin something. Sure, you can hand me one. They would typically use something else in this place, but I like that they used a ring. Brian in the house. Scott, I'm in. Yes. Rick, I really hope you do get to come to Briggs Cascade. Is it a for sure? Okay. This is the part I was talking about. Typically, they would use one of these in this situation.
The spacing was slightly different. And that's
yeah, like the spacer. It is a little bit smaller. Maybe that's just it. It's like a fraction smaller. But yes, Rick, please tell us, is it for sure that you're coming to Briggs Cascade, or is it just likely right now? Because I know we were talking about it the other day. I need to drink some water and not just coffee. I've had a full glass of water already today, but oh yes, howdy to Cole too. Did you hear him laugh when I talked about lighting a freeway on fire? There's no reason for that at all. No reason.
Or barns.
Con mode. Can't wait, too early.
Cars.
Haven't booked anything yet. It's a very expensive trip. Like $1,500, so lots to consider. But I am in talks. Yes, exactly. I hope you get to come. I don't know what we'll be bringing. I hope to bring Regana's Castle, but it just depends on how we decide to get there. If we drive, we will bring Mox. If we fly, I'm unsure. I am unsure. Guys, I'm almost finished with bag 1. This is like pretty intense though. I really enjoy it. It's gonna be sturdy. It's gonna be sturdy. But yeah, we are not sure how we'll be getting there. We should probably decide soon, because if we decide to fly, the longer you wait to book flights, the more expensive they are. You know, all those things. I've never conned and I can't wait to break the mold. Yeah, Delicious. What do you know what cons are by you? I went to my first official con in August, and it was Brick Slopes, which Cody O, who is my friend now, is one of the owners of that con. And then I get to go to Bricks Cascade as well. I'm registered and everything. You're in Austin, Texas. So Brick Rodeo is the closest one to you, probably. Or is it Brick Fest? I don't know. I'm still learning them. I feel like the Texas Lego scene isn't as vibrant as others. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know quite a few builders who are in Texas. But yeah, maybe not. And every con is different, right? Like they all have their own vibes about them. So I really liked Brick Slopes. And I'm not just saying that because Cody's here. I had a lot of fun. And I'm excited to go to Bricks Cascade. A lot of people have talked about how awesome Bricks Cascade is. And I saw, like, right when I got into the Lego community, a full scene. I didn't do something I was supposed to do. So, I was supposed to put that on top of that. I didn't do that. Let's do it now. But Brick Rodeo is pretty huge. Yeah, I think so. I'm working on my stuff. It's very pink and purple. Yes, please. If you are coming to Brick Slopes next year, please bring a Friends build, because I will be running the Friends category theme. I'll be the theme director. Dallas is huge. They have adult Lego night at Discovery Center for $15. That's right. Emmasaurus is in your neck of the woods. She was telling us about the Discovery Center and how she went to it, and it was fun. Let's see. Did I do all the things that I needed to do right there? Yes, I did. Okay. I'm caught up on all those things that I missed. Oh, snap. Coming for Aubrey. I mean, we're not in competition with each other. She is joining me in my quest to bring colorful builds to cons. Yes. Well, Rick, there will be a bed and an Airbnb for you. Yes, Rick, come hang out at the Airbnb. Although, not gonna lie, guys, we're not gonna only be staying at the Airbnb. We'll have a hotel or our own Airbnb. I've been curious about that show. Yeah. I've never met Emily and Ross, but I need to. Yeah, I think you're probably pretty close to them. And they go to Bricks and Minifigs pretty often. Emily's been getting more involved with the online AFOL community, and I think she's wanting to get more involved with like going to cons and other stuff like that too, because it might have been just before when she started her YouTube, the pandemic, but things shut down and she hasn't really been able to get super involved in the real life Lego community. So coming to support Aubrey, exactly, with a Friends build. You're the best, dude. That is the way to do it, by the way, is to just get an Airbnb with a bunch of people, especially where so many people are coming. Like, you could fill an Airbnb, no problem. Then you can just split the cost. So it just depends, right? All right. 3 bag 2s. That was probably very loud. I apologize. Look at this. Bag 2. Bag 2. Bag 2. That's a lot. All right. I had 2 extra rings is all. Sad times. We used the Costco vacation thingamabob for Bricks Cascade. It's pretty reasonable, about $400 or less than booking elsewhere. Ooh, tell us how you did that. Are y'all bringing the babies? Is that why hotel? No, Emily. So we are not, or a hanky panky. That's more like it. It's our anniversary. So Bricks Cascade happens to be really close. Our anniversary is March 3rd. And it's our 10-year anniversary, and we were planning on doing something like going on a bigger trip anyway. And Bricks Cascade, when we found out that Bricks Cascade was around that time, we decided to go to Bricks Cascade for our anniversary. So we're not sure if we're going out earlier or staying later, but it's part of our anniversary trip. So there's just a lot that we are planning with it. So we're just doing more than Bricks Cascade. So, we'll see. But I'm sure we'll end up hanging out with everybody at the Airbnb, no matter which way we decide, Early congrats on 10 years. Thank you so much. You should all come to Brick by the Bay in July because I will be there. Okay, Bricks by the Bay is one that we are considering going to. Does it have official dates yet, Joel? Ooh, look at these hearts. This looks fun. Are the dates out on that? Because we have passes to Legoland, and I told the kids that we could go a couple of times. So we'll be in California, and we were thinking maybe being Bricks by the Bay as part of that, but we would have our children for that one. So it depends on if it ends up being a full only, like how Bricks LA is, which I don't mind. I think a full only conventions sound awesome. But I do like my kids, and I bring them with us sometimes to things. So that sounds fun. Yeah, it'll be awesome. I'm excited. And so Mandy's birthday is actually March 17th. So what I'm thinking is there's a potential that we'll go out there a little early, do Bricks Cascade, and then maybe have her, it just depends on what her grandparents are willing to do. But it would be cool if our kids could fly out after Bricks Cascade, and then we could do Mandy's birthday in Oregon as well. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Cowboy Cornado will also be at Bricks by the Bay. They live in the Bay Area. So yes, we'll see all of our Turkey Lugger friends. We have a Lego Discovery Center here, 20 minutes from the Bricks by the Bay location, and Bricks by the Bay is kid-friendly. That's what I thought. They even have children. How old do you have to be to present a mock at Bricks by the Bay? Because if I remember right, it was the youngest if you wanted to do a mock. Anyway, Lena as we were taking the castle apart yesterday, she was like, I want to build something for brick floats. And I was like, not yet, babe, not yet. Look how many parts this is. Also, I build in chaos, but this is a lot, guys. 3 fairly large bags for 2. It's a lot. And I just buried the part that I even needed. Okay. All right. We're going to find this part first because it will be most helpful. So yeah, there's potential that we will be at Bricks by the Bay as well. But Bricks Cascade for sure. For sure. And then, yeah, I would like to either go out early or stay after, just depending on what we decide to do for Mandy's birthday and such. Lots of things going on in March. It will be a good month. Right. I'm enjoying this build. I've gone a little crazy with it. on like making too many things. But you know, I'm not doing too bad for talking. I don't know how long I will stream today. I'll probably at most stream until Emily streams. She usually streams at 1 p.m. my time on Wednesdays, so I probably won't stream while she's streaming. But Cole is getting ready to go to work. So, you know, I'll have to parent my children. They're actually very independent kids, so it's very unlikely that they will need me for something, but, you know, it's possible. So we will see. I'll try and at least get the pot done. Oh yeah, what set are you building? I am building the Birds of Paradise. I opened it from the bottom because that's where the punch tabs were. And I've been putting bags in it. But I am building the Birds of Paradise, and this is the like pot. And it's been super fun. I really enjoy it. I enjoy how it's been set up so far. Also, I'm gonna need a snack. You need to corrupt kids early to become the AFOLs you want them to be, hence kid-friendly bricks, by the way. Yeah, I mean, my kids are already there for sure. Oh, I don't have it. Mandy made me like a little, it's up in my bedroom. She made me like a little cow. She also made me a really cool helicopter that had like, here in the dragon, had these parts in it, these joints, like with the propellers and all of that stuff. So did you misspell my name on purpose this time? Because I wouldn't put it past you. We've had this conversation several times. What's on your left arm? Eraser mark. No erasing, but Brian just barely realized yesterday that I have an Iron Maiden tattoo, and it's like one of my most visible tattoos that I have. And he's like, "No way, you don't have an Iron Maiden tattoo?" Yes, I do. Spelling is hard. That's right. Okay. Do you and Cole play video games much, specifically Lego games? I had a stream idea for whenever the Skywalker saga comes out. We do not play video games super often. We have a Switch and a Super Nintendo. And our paddles. Is that the right word?
Controllers?
Controllers, thank you. It's like paddles. Are not working for our Super Nintendo. But, you know, playing more video games is something that we... World Slavery Tour. Yeah, this is from the Power Slave album. Good Eye, Delicious Foods. But yeah, we've been talking about playing more video games. The only thing is, if we play video games, it takes away from our Lego building. And I don't know if you guys know this, we have a pretty extensive backlog to get through. It's overwhelming sometimes. Cody, quit making me go to the Lego store. I'm just kidding. Half the time I make Cody go to the Lego store. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. We have had some Lego games, though. We had a PlayStation. Maybe it wasn't ours. Anyway, when we first moved in together, we did play some video games, and Cole did play some Lego video games. We just don't have any right now.
I put so many hours in it.
Which one was it?
It was the trilogy.
Oh, the trilogy.
When they put the original trilogy together in the Lego.
Yeah.
And they were my
really
favorite
fun.
games.
Yeah.
We lost that Xbox, remember?
Wasn't it Darius's? I thought Darius
No,
took it.
we had Xbox.
Or
at
did
the,
we have? Oh,
at the
yeah.
Death Star, and then somewhere in the move, it got
Yeah, we
lost.
lived in a really big house with a bunch of people, and we called it the Death Star. Benjamin, hello. I am working on the Birds of Paradise, and this is how far I am so far. It's been really cool, though, to put together. My idea involves playing a game while building Lego, so could be fun. Yeah, that sounds awesome. But yeah, what we have is a Switch and a Super, so it just depends. And I want to get a better PC before we get another gaming system. And I might get a Switch Lite for Lena. She wants to start playing Animal Crossing, which I will probably get her Animal Crossing for Christmas. I mean, we can go at 3 a.m. It's true. Are you really going to go at 3 a.m., Cody? Are you really going to go at 3 a.m.? Skywalker Saga is coming out on PS6. I didn't even know there was a PS6. Like, did PS6 just come out? Or am I way behind? Because I thought PS5s were like the thing to be finding. Whee! Animal Crossing. Yeah, Animal Crossing looks super fun. And like I said, my oldest, actually all my kids would like to play it. But I know that you can have like, there's something of having one user and then everybody else plays on that. Yeah, I don't know. I played Sega the most growing up, which was like super simple and straightforward. So all the other games. I guess I had a PS1 as well growing up, but I never played like story games. I played like racing games and like Mortal Kombat, and I guess Sonic is kind of a story game. I played those the most. But I would definitely not say that I was ever like a gamer. Cole played a lot of video games, and I think if you know if you had the time or didn't want to build or like put work into other hobbies, he would still definitely enjoy playing video games. We just put our time into other things most of the time. So good luck getting a PC. It's tough getting Maddie her video card. Yeah, I know. It was rough getting a car because everybody needs chips. You want to work?
Yep.
Okay, I love you.
Love you. Bye, y'all.
But yeah, I know that getting a PC is going to be difficult for sure. So I am aware of that. PS5 is new. Okay, I said PS6 because it's a joke. All right. See, I'm not that far behind in the loop. I just didn't catch the joke because I was like, dang, I feel like they just came out with the PS5. Zan says, love you. And Scott says, bye. He's not quite out the door yet. Almost, though. Bye. I like this. So I'm pretty sure this is sideways building. We love our Oculus. Yeah, Cody has an Oculus. I haven't played it. But I have watched Cody play it. And yeah, those seem super fun. Oh, I need to put another part underneath that. Hugs and or kisses. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know. we would enjoy doing like playing games and other stuff like that. You typically choose to do other things and invest our money into other things. It's not a bad thing at all to enjoy gaming. So I don't know. Anytime I talk about that, I like feel like it comes across wrong. I have no problem with games or putting your money into gaming. I think it's awesome. We just, everybody has different things. What does Cody have? What doesn't Cody have? I like the Oculus 2, MPS3, and PS4. I have most of the Lego things. That's true. Well, and to be fair, like Cody has 3 children, and they're way more up on technology than my kids are. Like for the most part, like my kids don't play on tablets. Like we are hardly ever play with our Switch, and Cody's kids do play with that stuff. If my kids did play with that stuff, we'd probably be more invested in it. And if we know as they do and want to start playing with more of that stuff, we'll probably get more of it. Drunk Beat Saber. Yes, that is exactly when I have seen Cody play on his Oculus. I always turn on my PS4 to play a game. It needs an update. I give up. Fair. Drunk Beat Saber sounds like a weekly stream. I know. Cody totally should. Totally should. You're a pro at that, Cody. Exactly. Totally a pro. I was super impressed. I need to see Drunk Cody. Yeah, you do. Bricks Cascade. I'm sure it'll happen. Drinking in VR games sounds nausea-inducing. No, Cody? I think it was fine for Cody. Cody did good. Wink, wink, Brian. But yeah. There's our history on gaming. Dang it, I did it again. I didn't put that piece underneath. I need to do the things. Pay attention to how you're supposed to build this. It's the whole point of instructions. I actually really do enjoy building with instructions. I enjoy building sets just as much as building mocks. I enjoy seeing like how designers choose to do things. It's like enjoying someone else's art, right? I think it's super cool. Okay, I better get back to real life. Lame. Thanks for stopping in, though. Don't do it. It's a trap. Exactly. You got this, Emily. See, Captain Stanton, so delightful. You're just amazing. I just set the work PC on the floor and walked away. This is the way, Emily. This is the way. Okay, also, I realized that I lost my favorite hoodie, and I think I left it in California because I haven't been able to find it since. And it was like a tealish color Mandalorian hoodie. Dang it. Pretty sure I left it in California. And I've been looking for it, and then I watched Boone's stream, his old stream, when he interviewed Mike Psyche and Carl Miriam about the Ecto 1 after we went and saw the movie. I just wanted to rewatch the stream. And the thing that came on after was Boone's talk at Brick Slopes, and Cole and I are like the tall people that decided to sit in front so you can see our heads, and I'm wearing that sweater, and it made me really sad. Bummer times, but I can't just put my kids on the floor and demand them to stop saying my name. True. But have fun with the children. Zan is major wind beneath all of our wings. That is 100% true. Delicious foods. Just turn on the TV. TV zombies. Also true. It's worth a shot. Exactly. My kids are beating on each other right now. I believe it, Cody. I believe it. I hear peace from my children right now, which is either good or terrifying. Could go either way. All right, we're starting to make some progress through the chaos. Also, if you need black plates, like this is a good parts pack. Very, very good parts pack. I mean, I haven't done the math, so maybe not, per price per part, but I'm enjoying this. So true about the quiet kids. Yeah, exactly. I can hear them talking, so they're alive at least. Parenting at its finest. On a real note, though, like we've kind of made it so that our kids are capable of taking care of themselves. They really only need us emotionally. But like they make their own lunches and food and stuff like that. But they are humans that need quality time with their parents. So that's where they need us the most. But as far as like surviving, they usually do all right on their own. And Lena's working on being able to watch the kids on her own, like being able to babysit. So doing stuff like this, like while I'm here, but they're trying to figure out how to problem solve on their own. So this is good practice for her as well. While I'm here but occupied. It's good times. All right. Need one more brown part. There we go. There it is. All right. So as you build this, my build cam is really staticky. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is probably not super great right now with this. But so they have you build this like this, but it's actually a sideways build. Super cool. Gotta run, Aubrey. Nice stream. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Rick. Have a good day. Boo, back to work for me. Boo, take care, everyone. Bye. Thank you for coming in, Cornito. Hello, Shy. Sorry, I had the hiccups. How are you doing? I am almost done, sort of, with the, dang it, I keep doing that. There we go. I'm almost done with the base of the Bird's Paradise. And I just did this, which I really appreciate. Like, this is fun. This is cool. It's a sideways build. Super nice. I feel like Galaxy looks at me in a whole new light now. Maybe in the darkness. After telling all my childhood stories. I haven't even told you the bad ones. Some of us have a peaceful childhood and some of us don't. Some of us make better decisions than others. But now I'm an adult capable of making semi-good decisions, so that works, I guess. Working and lurking as always. Well, thank you for coming in while you're working. Yeah, I think you're right. I'm pretty sure this is like the top that holds all the stems, and then you pour so the dirt is bag 5. These bags right here that you pour in, so it's the last step. The dark side is the best side. Joel would agree. But yeah, to be fair, like I learned a lot of lessons really, really early on that a lot of people didn't learn until much later in their adulthood. Like, I definitely chose to learn a lot of lessons quickly as a kid, and then got thrown into it as well. Oh, I'm doing this 4 times. Okay, should I do it one by one or should I do it all at the same time? We're going to try and get some parts out of the way here. So we're going to do it at least semi-cohesively. The crinkles of good. Yeah. Character building. Exactly. Thank you, Shy. You get it. All right. That's where we're going to stop with that for now. This is where we will go with building all of these. We will do this. At an early age. Yeah, exactly. Lots of character building at an early age for me. It has taken a lot to get to where I am now. And to know the things I know. Yeah. Now I just get to help other people not learn the hard way. Or I can just look at them and go, sometimes you have to learn it the hard way. All right. Where is this plate? Where are you? Oh, there it is. Underneath the green one. It's underneath the green one. Looking pretty good. Okay, so I've made 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll do it this way. Now we'll just add on to all 4 of them from this point. I feel like what I have sitting on the desk is not necessarily like a large build or a lot for how long I've been streaming, but I'm pretty happy with it. Quite a bit of snot, and it's super cool. I really like how they did this, and like just seeing the parts that are in front of me, you can tell I really am gonna like this pot. The only problem is I cannot put this with my actual plants in my plant room because I keep it pretty humid in the plant room, and I feel like it would just destroy the Lego if I put Lego up there with them. But I could possibly put it like in my kitchen or in my front room amongst a couple of the other plants. Because I don't think it would fit on the shelves behind me here. It's probably a little bit too tall. These shelves are pretty short. And this is for sure a display piece, right? Like this isn't one that you play with. I guess if you have a good enough imagination, you could still play with it. Look at me. I'm doing the times 4 all at once. Look at me go. Ooh, this is going to be a lot. All right, so I'm putting 3 of these on each one. It's going to free up a lot of these pieces that are in front of me. The chaos is getting less as we go. Are you guys chaos builders? I know I've asked a couple people that. You know what's funny is I do have like trays that I could dump all of this into, but I just dump it on the table like a mad woman. I thought Cody was going to punch me the other day when I was building the coffee cart and he was sitting next to me, and I just like dumped it all out and mixed all the bags. His brain was like, I hate you so much. Did you hear Mandy? They're playing something up there. They're playing something up there. Gotta head off, my love. Enjoy the rest of your build. Thank you so much, Zan. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Maybe I will see you in Emily's stream. But if not, I hope you have a great day, and I'll probably talk to you tomorrow and Friday. I imagine Lego would be fine with humidity. Sunlight is the bigger concern. Yeah, that's true. But the humidity does kind of like warp the bricks and stuff. So whatever, I build in chaos. You can't tell me that you weren't like, ooh. Bye then. Happy holidays. Hugs to your family. Yes. Bye, Zan. We all loves you. Ooh, this is cool. We're building like the gold ring around the bottom of the pot. It's all decorative and pretty. I like it. I like it. Oh, where's my brick separator? Oh, there it is. Needed to make these straight. I was fine. Sure you were. You were so chill all the time, Cody. Cody is always chill. But yeah, anyway, yes, of course, my plant room does get a ton of sunlight as well. So that would also be a problem. That's cool. That's one of the sides. It's beautiful. I come from the age of where you dumped all the bricks together. That's true. Cody always questions my methods, though. Cody's always questioning me. I guess that's what good friends do. Keep you on track. That's what we'll say. That is what we'll say. All right, so I'm going to get the pot together, and then I'll probably go take a lunch break, and then I'll come back and build the rest of it. But I'm super excited how this is turning out. And then, yeah, I'll probably show the care of my real birds of paradise, which is in pretty bad shape right now. Like I said, I put it outside. Well, I bought it this year. And it was in pretty rough shape. And I put it outside. I split it up and put it outside. And then I just left it out there for too long as it got cold. And then I finally brought it inside this week. So we will see what we can do with it. See if we can bring it back to life. And make it do good things and flower again. That'd be cool. Did you and Cole become AFOLs at the same time? Who was first? Cole has played with Lego since he was a kid. So I would say that Cole's probably first. As we were like dating and younger and stuff, we would always walk the Lego aisles, and every once in a while we would pick up one and build it together. And then, you know, like for birthdays and Christmas and stuff like that, we would buy Lego sets for our kids. And then I got pretty into Lego just as we got more money. And I would go to Bricks and Minifigs and stuff like that. So I think it's fair to say that Cole was first. Just because, yeah, questioning stuff is the only way to improve it. Yeah, Cole was first because he's been a fan of Lego ever since he was a kid. He's had, like, we still have some of his sets from when he was a kid. as per my story earlier, I don't have like anything from my childhood. But I was definitely too poor. Like Lego was not on my radar as toys that were available to me as a child. I played with dirt. I was an outdoor kid. Out doing dumb things, not building Lego. No dark age for Cole. I guess you could consider like some things being a dark age, but I think it was more of just yeah, I guess you could consider that a dark age, but you know, just having to deal with like the other things of life, of like becoming an adult. And you know, you go through the phase of like people telling you that you can't do certain things anymore because you're an adult, and then you get to that other stage of being an adult and you go like, screw this, I'm an adult, I can do what I want, right? Like the pressure of being a young adult is very different of being an adult and figuring out like who you actually are and what you actually care about. So I feel like a lot of us fall into a line. I hope a lot of kids now don't really have to go through that, but we fall on a line of like, this is what I'm supposed to do. You know, like takes a lot of the fun out of things. But yeah, even when we were first together, you know, if we could afford it, we would buy Lego sets and build them together. We mostly built Star Wars at that time. I lost a few bricks on the beach. The beach was on the other side of the road. Being an adult is highly overrated and bills are the worst. I agree. Adulting is lame. Yep. Kids are just bills with dirt on them. You're not wrong. Adult Lego money is awesome. I agree. But yeah, like Cole and I, when we were first together, it's actually been fairly recent that we haven't been like extremely poor. So interesting. Cool. I like how they did that. And it kind of sucks because we didn't find the AFOL community until like Lego Masters. I found out about the Lego community because, you know, I started following Tricky Bricks and Boone. And so I found the community outside of that. And, you know, like we had a Lego room and we were building Lego but we just didn't know anything. Basically, we knew nothing about the community. So I got involved in the community. I'm the one that found the community and things like that. But so I guess it's kind of, you know, both of us together discovered being AFOLs, basically. I for sure had a dark age. No, JK. I love my kid. I love my kids too. And I even love playing in dirt with my kids. But they are expensive and they are dirty and they are disgusting and they are humans. And humans are disgusting. And that's just the way that it is. So you're not wrong, but also agree. Kids are amazing. And kids are also disgusting because humans are disgusting. I claim my dark age was due more to the cost of Lego. Young adults be broke, but if I'm being honest, I wasn't always good with money, so that's probably not the cause. Yeah, exactly. For sure had a dark age. I'll never have a dark age, I promise. But if so, can my $200 Tantive? You can't take my $200 Tantive away from me, and I will not let that happen. Good job. And welcome to the YouTube side. Yes. So yeah, I would say that I was more of the person who got us into the Lego world of how we're in it now. We would buy sets every so often together, but like I'm the one that started budgeting for Lego and like finding the community and doing the research and getting into the stuff like that. That was more me, and finding lugs and other things within that realm. I'm the one that got us into that. So nice, Galaxy. Yes. I hope you don't ever have a dark age. And I think what I was saying before, I hope a lot of kids that are growing up now don't have to go through that. I think that is something that is beneficial to what's going on with younger people. It's been a lot more positive to be able to be who you are and find your own voice. And, you don't have to live life within certain boundaries of, like go to school, grow up, get married, have kids. Like everybody doesn't necessarily need to be on that path. And I think that's cool. And, not having a Lego Dark Age might be a part of that. And that would be awesome. At least I hope that's the case for my own children. Especially now that we're super into Lego too. Our kids might not have a choice. Although it might go to the thing where it's like, oh, my parents are super into Lego. Lame. We haven't reached the point where our kids think that we're super lame, though. So we'll see how that happens. Like when your parents are just old and don't know anything. And they don't understand. And sometimes it's true. Sometimes adults don't know anything or aren't willing to learn. So we'll see if that ever happens with our kids. Oh, the things. That's because you guys are the coolest parents. Hello, Mr. Soros. Hey, Ross. How's it going? We can't be lame. We have full sleeves. Exactly. I'm a cool mom. Promise. Ross, I was just thinking about you. Yeah, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, the only person I've seen build this is actually Emily. I watched her build it a little while back. I didn't have it at the time, though, so I didn't build it along with her, which sometimes I do like to do if I see a streamer building a set that I have in my backlog. Sometimes I like to build along. I've done that with Emily before on a couple of things, but I didn't have this when Emily was building hers. But I love it so far. I'm gonna cry when hold on. Things went. I'm gonna cry when my boy no longer thinks I'm the funniest person ever. I hope that never happens. Okay. I mean, I'll still have to miss out on a lot of stuff because I can't afford it, and that's already bad enough, but I'll never fully get out of it. Yeah, agree. I feel like that's how we were. I was jealous that she built it. I really wanted to. Yeah. That's so hard. I think it's super cool when both people are into Lego. Because my husband's really into Lego and so am I. And so, we don't ever have fights on spending money on Lego or, having Lego in the house, like that's never a problem. And when I see people having issues with that, or like any hobby that they're really into and their significant other isn't, that's really hard. But the hardest thing of everybody in our house being into Lego is like, but I wanted to build that. So ooh, this is a good one. I was about to say, you know what a great man once said, you know how to beat your budget? You increase your budget 100%. 100%. Time to buy another. Exactly. We have definitely done that before. I'm considering that on Ecto right now because Cole is the one that built Ecto. I bought it for him. And just the whole time he was building it, I was like, and I would say that even just watching him build it, it's one of my favorite sets out there because it's just so amazing and I want to do it myself. But the cool thing about Ecto is we could, because we didn't put the stickers on this one. We didn't put the rust stickers on it. So if we were to get another one, we could put the stickers on it. You know? There's a reason. There's a reason. The big one or the ideas one? The big one. We do not have the ideas one. Let future shy deal with problems. Yes. I love the engine, one of my favorite brick built engines, and I love the technique on the fenders. Yeah, super cool. And just the way the whole steering works. Oh, man. I will say it again. I've said it so many times, but Mike Psyche is my favorite Lego designer. He designed Ecto 1 and Saturn 5. I built Saturn 5. I watched Cole build Ecto 1. He's just so smart, and he sees the brick in a completely different way than a lot of other people. And he's really good at like math and geometry, and you can tell in his builds. Like I have never seen anybody put things together the way that he does. Oh, there's Emily. Hi, Emily. How are you? But yes, it is freaking amazing. Ecto 1 is so good. There's a good chance that we will buy another one and I will build it. Because it's amazing. Cowboy Carnito, did you get the new Ecto 1? I think I remember Corey saying that he did get it back when we had bought it. But after seeing the movie, oh my gosh, guys, this is so pretty. I know that that's not focusing at all. You can do it, build cam. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Oh, I love it so much. Emily, I've said this before, and I was just telling Ross, but you are the only other person I have watched build this before. And it was super fun to watch you build it. And I'm enjoying building it myself. It's amazing. Oh, guys, that's so pretty. Ah! So, like, nice and clean. And I love this, like, ring around the pot. Man, that is pretty. I enjoy that a lot. And then, yeah, I think, the stems will go in here and then we'll pour in the dirt at the end. It looks amazing. Oh, snap. Emmasaurus, there goes the neighborhood. Yeah, Emily actually came and hang out with us on a chat the other night. It was super fun. She's been hanging out with us on Instagram every once in a while. It's been awesome. So it's been good to see you around, Emily. That's awesome. And Emily, I think, pretty sure you're streaming in about an hour, yeah? But please tell me that he didn't put on those ugly rust stickers. So no, Cole did not put on the rust stickers for this Ecto. But if we were to get another one and I built it, I probably would. Just for the sake of if we have two Ectos, why not, right? Oh, hey, Emily, handsome. Yeah, it is so awesome. Really, really love this set. So I'm going to go get lunch. And then I will come back to finish this. But Emily, I think you will be streaming by then. So I'll probably be hanging out in your chat. Oh, no Wednesday stream. Hey, look at that. Been lying this whole entire time. Family time before Thanksgiving tomorrow. Nice. So yeah. Oh, look at that. We start the leaves on bag 3. That's awesome. I want to mod the Ideas Ecto one into a barn. Fine screen a la. Nice. That's awesome. Well, Emily has done, I think you've put out quite a few videos this weekend or this week of like shopping vlogs and stuff. They've been really fun. So, well, I'm going to have to find someone else to watch while I finish building this. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'm going to go get lunch and hang out with my kids a little bit, and then I will come back and finish the leaves. But I really, really enjoy, oh, let's take that down. I really, really enjoyed putting this together. And thanks for hanging out and talking about my very interesting childhood and why I'm so wisdomous. That's a word, right? So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. It was so great to see you all. I had a really good time building today, and we had some really fun chats, and I really appreciate that. So thanks for hanging out. I will be here next week. If you're in the US, I hope you have an awesome Thanksgiving, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye, everyone. Have a good time.